Hey everybody, how's it going? Long time no see. It's a happy new year, and we got our special guest here today helping us out, Mr. Richard BobTree-fiddy himself. Smile at the camera, Bob. No, not so much. Not gonna smile. Just gonna sit here and get the lovin's. Okay. Well, as much as we want to stare at Bob the whole time, we got some stuff to talk about. So, okay, Bob. Time to go bye, Bob. On the floor. We have a bunch of cool stuff. I'm going to start out with real quick. 2024, 2025 rolling in. Flights to the hobby shop and the game store, as you know, where we always give you more than just what you're looking for. Got some cool new stuff. Collaborated with a gentleman named Craig, and he has come up with some very cool stuff for us. These are our very own embossed card deck sorter stackers. What you can do is you can take your nice little deck of cards here and you can sort them and stack them, and your deck will fit in there this way or that way, and you just take off the top, or you can even put it this way and take right off the top for your commander stuff and that, and easy to go in there, an easy shuffler. We got them. They're in 4 different colors right now currently. Those are available for sale. And we also have these lovely deck boxes. This is just the basic deck box. Lovely design and logo feature 2024 Flights 2 and Craig A. Huther LLC, as you can see on the bottom. Top has our lovely Flights logo on it, and these will pull this way and slide open. They have little notches on the side here that will correspond to a groove on the inside. We designed these perfectly so they will fit you a 100 card deck, double sleeved, not just single, double sleeved. So if you're one of those guys that wants to protect your assets, giggity, it'll fit in there. There's also some room here for extra tokens, and on the front, we got a nice slot here. Lots of slots in Vegas, they say, but there's also slots in front of this for a top loader. Or if you are a commander player and you just want to jam your commander in a nice big hard case, we got these beautiful Pro Mold. They will actually slit. They will slide down in the slot and fit in there perfectly also. So you have the option of a top loader or this Pro Mold to fit in there. Protect your deck and your commander. And these are all handmade, 3D printed here in shop. This is a high impact plastic. I don't know how well these are going to perform when it is 2 degrees outside, but I am not going to try and take them outside and see if they're going to hold up to any kind of smashy, smashy, splashy, splashy, in the slicky, slippy, smashy, smashy snow, because it's just too cold for that. But we have them in currently 4 colors. We have a gold, we have a rusty Oxford, which has this lovely sparkle to it. I don't know if you guys can see this on here or not, but it does have a nice little sparkle to it in here on the box. All 3 of these designs have that. The green, and there's this nice metallic blue. We do have a very special edition coming out of this, also in a prismatic hypercolor change. These are available in store also, and we have a special edition, limited super duper version of this that actually has an expansion on top where it slides open, and there's in there a 4-wheel life counter. Not 2, 4. That's 3. 4 wheels on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like you get down on the spin downs that come with any of the fancy schmancy commander decks, like this one here. So see how this is just 2? Well, we got that side by side, so you get 2 more rollers over here in 1 unit. Comes with the deluxe edition that we have for our box and an extra tray, and it's about the size of this, so that will bolt up right up on top. It slides right in here, right in there, and then the top will slide back on top of that, and it will be enough to hold your dice, your anything extra you have. You can put your weed in there, man. Put whatever you want. Yeah, card keys, you could do tokens, you could put your change in there, you could put little fuzzy felt pads for the bottom of your tables and chairs if you really had to. I don't know. But other than that, those are available. Coming up, this is the new schedule for one of the card shows that we attend regularly. This is put on by Scott at the Capital Region Card Shows at the Albany Capitol Center. It's at 155 Eagle Street in Albany, New York. That is the convention center downtown Albany. And the 2025 schedule is right there. We attend every single one of these shows. We'll have a table there, or 2, or 3, or maybe more. We don't know how many we have at the time, but we always bring a crowd and do not disappoint with our sales and our specials. at Flights 2 at these shows, because you know what? We don't just bring the stuff we have at the shop. We have extra stuff. We have different things that really make it special, so when you go to the show that you can get things that you can't get at the shop. That being said, what is new? Choink! It's going to town tonight, baby. We're going to do some INNISTRAD Remastered with this sicko on the cover here. Kind of upset. So there's nothing written up here on this, which makes it super impossible when you have them all stacked, well, that way, and you're stacking them all up as I know what the hell this one is, other than the fact there's a thing. Come on, Magic. You could have at least put the title of the set on this one. So just the Magic here. We don't really care about that. We wanted it here, so when we're on the shelf and they're stacked 15 high, we know what ones we're looking at. Maybe, just maybe, Bob might help us open this. Okay, so we got a stack on the left. We got a stack on the right. There is no box topper. There is nothing special on this. No fanciness. No blase. But oh, he has found the Tiki Cat, and as you guys all know, Bob is our cat, and a Tiki Cat can, which is this thing right here. Whenever we find something good, what do? That's right, we go little Tiki Cat action. Doesn't mean jack shit. It's just something cool I made up because I don't know. I just had nothing better to do. Bob, please don't knock everything off my table here. All right, here we go into the first pack. Bob's gonna sniff it, give it the old seal of approval, rub it on the old fuzzball for luck. For those who don't know, Richard is our brand new cat. He's come over from all the way from Mother Russia. He's a purebred Maine Coon, and he is available to see in the shop. He's 9 months old, almost 10 months. He is a whopping 12 pounds already, and he's just a big old bundle of love. All right, tokens up front on these packs. Wolf, Avison, Retro, starting right off with a Bammer Jammer. I think that's getting a Tiki. We have the Thalia, Hullbreaker Horror, Full Art Extended version. Very nice. Thing in the Ice, foil, and a Tragic Slip retro frame foil. Abundant Growth, fantastic reprint. Swamp, and we have some other stuff. Subjugator Angel. Most of these, all of these are reprints, with the exception of the fancy arts that are not the normal set cards. They are some commander cards. They are the Edgar Markov that everybody's chasing. Okay, so this one, the wrapper, yep, so they are going to be flip it over, and again, token. We have Mass Hysteria in that retro frame. Eldritch Evolution. Zealous Conscripts in the full art. And Heartless Summoning foil rare. And Angelic Tomb. Constrictor, Island, Procession. Cool. It's a Cathar, but we already have tons of those Cathars, so it's technically for my cat collection, because it has a cat in the name, even though it's a human. It's a Cat-Thar. We already have a bunch of those in the set, so we're not going to add that in. Wolf, again. Conjurer's Closet, foil retro. Hullbreaker Horror, again, with the regular image and the retro frame. Vanquish the Hode. Hode! And a Westvale Abbey. Okay. Ancestral Anger. Ghoulish Procession. And a Forest. Rats. And another Cathar Commando. Bob, stop destroying my pants, my friend. Third pack. We're going to go from the left this time, see if this one's any good. Right off the top. Again, these are on sale this weekend at our shop. We'll have singles. We're doing a draft on Friday. Cultivator Colossus. Woohoo! Full art mythic foil. That's a really fun card. Cryptolithic Rite. Excellent card. A Bedlam Reveler. A Deserted Beach. And a Pack Guardian retro foil frame. Village. Forest. Plains. Not a bad pack. Udric. Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack. Prismatic has come out this past weekend for the Pokemon fans. We have gotten jacked squat from our distributors, but we went out and our lovely esteemed scrounger Lance Di Ratafia had done his magical works of going around and finding it from all the holes and hovels and knick-knack joints in the city and brought back enough stock for us to say, yes, we have it. And unfortunately, it is not cheap. The market has already gone insane for it. Another Cultivator Colossus. Let's go. Back-to-back Culties. Huntsman of the Fells, fantastic reprint. Captivating Empire, another good reprint. The Deathcap Blade, that's 3 in a row on lands, too. That's good, that's good, that's good. Lupine Prototype. Voldarian Epicure, Mountain, and some stuff. So yes, Lance had gone through and found some stuff for us and brought it back up this weekend, so we had it for release weekend. And man, the show was good on Sunday at the Polish Community Center show, which is a different show we do with a different Scott Trudell, little shout out. And it's the third Sunday of every month at the Polish Community Center in Albany, on Washington Ave Extension in Albany. Oderic, full art, foil. Collective Brutality, fantastic card, good reprint. Tireless Tracker, again, another needed reprint. Memory Deluge, very, very good. And a Bramble Worm. Ambitious Farmhand, Departure, and a Far East. We had a fantastic show this past weekend. Really glad to see everybody showing up, coming out, even though it was a little bit cold. And we had snow rolling in. We had a great show. Everybody there was making money and doing trades. My boy JP over, well, alongside of me, hanging out and doing a Pokemon. He did a really nice trade. He got a Holy Grail for himself also. We actually got to see a first edition Shadowless Charizard a customer had brought into the show, and I was looking to get graded, so that was really cool to see. You don't even see, I've never seen one in my entire life in real in person, and it was cool to see that today on Sunday at the show. Vampire, we have Cathar's Crusade foil in the retro frame. Necro Duality. The Rooftop Storm full art. Grim. The Egg. Another Restless Bloodseeker, not Relentless. Infernal Grasp, great card, and a Plains. Yeah, I believe that's halfway through. We got a little over 1, 2, 3. Yep. We're over halfway through in this box. So far, it's performing normally. I don't see anything amazing coming out of it yet, but you never know, because I am the hot hand, cool hand Luke of the shop, and it is the first month of 2025. Just got done with the presidential erections. Let's go with a Vexing Devil full art, followed by an Emrakul, the Promised End poster style, regular artwork, very nice, retro. This is really what I was hoping they were going to do with INNISTRAD and the double feature where they're going to come out with these kinds of posters in them. And I think they really dropped the ball, but they're bringing it back with these. So now I'm going to have to collect the set of these because I love this campy 1960s stuff. It's near and dear to my childhood of growing up with people like Dan Fay and Fanico and a lot of really just campy B movies and watching a bunch of trauma school videos. Those of you out there who know about all that stuff, Chiller Theater Convention, it just really is a throwback to my youth, and I enjoy it. Which half of this is what it is. They're touching on nostalgia. And they're reaching out with IPs, and I don't know, Magic's going some different directions with their expanded universe. Not a fan of the Marvel coming up, but it is what it is. Human Soldier, we have a Mausoleum Wanderer. Westvale Abbey in the retro. Get Rogged, Get Wrecked Monster, retro. Bedlam Reveler foil. Ambitious Farmhand and foil. Bloodthirst Harvester. Young Wolf, the Plains, and... okay. Was that a Faithless Looting? Yeah, Faithless Looting. Without the naked dude topless with a dumb mask on. Yeah, that was one of the worst arts ever. Glad that one did not make a resurgence. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Woof. Oh, and an Emrakul Promise and foil poster time. Back-to-back Grizzlebrand. Let's go! Cathar's Crusade. Traverse the Unleavened, Fiend Hunter, Travel Preparations, Bound, Moon Sliver, and a Forest. That was a pretty good pack, not gonna lie. I like that one. That was pretty good. And Bound by Moonsliver to round out the bottom. A couple cool hits. We got 2 packs left. We have Aether Drift coming up, wedding announcement. In about 2 weeks, there is an Archangel Avacyn Mythic Retro. That's really nice. Mausoleum Wanderer again in a retro. Scardag High Priest, the Mist Raven, and an Angel's Tomb again in the retro. Don't know really what we're going to do for the pre-release. It's a theme. I don't know if it's going to be like a NASCAR thing or what we're going to... Maybe I'll get some RC car drift cars out and maybe we'll have a little drift track set up so everybody can kind of race those, weather permitting. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not usually at a loss for themes for pre-releases, but this one's kind of got me baffled. Huntsman of the Fells in that nifty alternate artwork frame. Metallic Mimic. The Restoration Angel full art. Cathar's Crusade foil. Stromgitch Occultist. The Egg again. A Labman full art. And a Mountain. Well... No Edgar, I'm sorry, no Edgar Markov in this underwhelming box. I'm not going to front and say it was a fantastic box, because it wasn't. It's probably a mediocre box. They're $300 and some retail right now, pre-order. They're going to be $340, $350, I think, right around there for retail after this weekend coming out in the release. So if you want one, come in and grab it before the price goes through the roof on them. These are a one-and-done product. There will not be a reprint on these. There will not be anything else. There will be a very limited supply. And as you know, when Bob's on the table, it's time to go. Peace! Say goodbye, Bob? Nope, we're just going to stand here and knock everything over, aren't we? Here, let me help you. What do you got? What do you got? Boop!